Hello, this is me, Ju, and welcome to MCC Insight for MCC Party. Here we have Aqua, Sagan, and Totio joining me for MCC Insight. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Um.
It's a pretty good day, I'd say. You know, a Friday night before MCC. It's been a long time since that happened because, you know, last event it was a Thursday night, but now it is Friday night. Thank God, finally. And we have a lot, and I mean a lot, to go through, I would say. Especially the twist for this event that we're gonna cover, well, in the show itself. So, before we go any further, let's recap all the teams so quick. We got Captain Sparkles, Karakoris, Cornelius, and Kretzy for Red Rabbits. Pokemon, Owen Shields, Martin Littlewood, and Sneak Snack for Orange Ocelets. And Frost Duck Eyebrows, Gucky, and CBK for Yellow Yaks. Jojo Solo, Simpower SV for Symmetry, and Cup Fan for Green Gek for Lime Llama, sorry. Green, Solidarity, Smudgemin, and Ollie Orange Sound for Green Geckos. Elena, Food Berries, Hannah, and Gumi for Cyan Coyotes. And Venom, Michael McShield, Purple, Sniffridge for Aqua. Blue Bats with Critic Sue, Stock Gluon, Vixela, and Fun Breathman. X1A4, Raikai Rocky, Shubble, Velvet Escape for Purple Pandas, and finally MC, Filsa, Ranbu, Scottish the Major for Pink Parrots. So, what do you guys think overall? Like, after like a couple of days of watching VODs and like practicing, well, just watching them practice, what do you guys think?
Yes.
Yes.
Simple. It may be simple, but it's right.
It's
God.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have one more person come in.
I wonder who they are.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's a pretty much interesting set of teams as we have discovered, well, during the team announcements. So, yeah, as well as the games as well, which are over there. We got Battlebox, Bingo Fast, Build Mart, Hole in the Wall, Meltdown, Parkour Attack, Sense of Time, To Get to the Side, and Slow games. So those are the games that we are gonna cover. I'm gonna recap all the top 3 real quick after, well, the predictions. So it's time now for the predictions for this MCC. So we're gonna move over here. I'm not gonna show you the, well, I show you there, but it's all good. Hero. So here we are. So that was last Twitch Rivals event where a lot of people predicts. This time around, only Reddit and CBK predicted for this event. So we are using ours here as like the standard. So I'm gonna start with there. You can see the trend right here. The top 2 are cyan, red, and yellow. Well, top 3 to be exact. So yeah, and then me, I'm gonna say outright, this is my predictions are random. So you can blame random.org for that, I'd say. So yeah. So looking at this, do you wanna go for 10th place? Anybody?
Yeah, we can go this quickly.
Yep, 10th place. So 10th place for this MCC, as predicted averagely.
I know, it's gonna be a bit of a shocker here. But
Yes, it's gonna be a shocker. It's Purple Pandas.
yeah. We see another team commonly put near the bottom as well, but unlike the Purple Pandas, no one seems to believe in the Green Geckos as much, it looks like.
Yep.
But yeah, Purple Pandas, their main issue is just we have H-Bomb having to lead this team. In Raigai, it came off of their last event at the very low placement. I know the team wasn't like the best team, but still. Red Velvet has been out of a hot streak, so maybe Red could show up on this team. And Shovel, we'll have to wait and see on that as well. But yeah, I just feel like this team doesn't quite have the power to compete, maybe. I feel like some of the other teams have some more, I feel like they're just a little stronger than this team.
Arson Define said my dog's being very loud. Yep, we are all good. Okay. Time now for 9th place. We
Yeah,
have
nice place. Yeah, as I kind of hinted to. Yeah, Green Geckos, the other team that seemed to commonly be placed near the bottom, but they do have some believers / apparently random number generator also believes in them, so they get to be placed higher. Yeah, the Green Geckos seems like feels like a fun team. I mean, we have the Bad Boys. It's the whole life SMP series, as well as Ollie. Ollie here. Ollie's a great fit. Ollie's been doing really good. Their last couple MCCs, they've even had some dodgeable appearances recently, but lost both of those. But Joel is also quite a decent player, and Solidarity's been doing quite decent as of recent. Green hasn't played an event in a long while, so I think that is gonna might hurt them a bit. But yeah, this team just is like a really good group of friends, and I feel like they're gonna play like that in an event, an on-canon event like this. Like could they do well? Yes. I just don't feel like they're gonna be like necessarily trying to win. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from this team.
Yep. Any others want to add for these bottom two teams? Because I personally think, like, as well, Green Geckos they do not have that top player, I'd say. And when I was doing research for MCC Live Show tomorrow, it's surprising to see the top frag of that team, I'd say.
Yeah, Joel would probably need to achieve a top 5 for this team to like achieve or breakout success.
Yeah.
At least it seems that way. Either that or basically this entire team needs to be like near 10th place, all individually around there. But
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see how they do.
Yeah, and also
the bottom two. I agree.
Yeah, that's Austin Pine right there joining us.
True,
So,
I
true and
guess.
real. His first time in Central stream. So, all right, time for 8th place now.
Cool.
8th place. We have the
Yes.
Pink Pants. How much people believe in this team is varied. They were really widespread. The average around 8th, which makes sense. But yeah, this team has a lot of like power with both Rambu and Filza and Smager. And then AMZ also is a really solid player as well. Like this team has a lot of potential. This team could make dodgeable if they all play up to their strength. But the issue is this team just once again feels like it's not necessarily a team that's gonna be like gunning for that victory more than anything else. It just feels like it's gonna be a fun team for Rambu and Filza. Unfortunately, are both retiring. It sounds like after this event, so it should be a fun send-off team at least. But I just don't see them necessarily trying their hardest to get the victory.
Yep. All right, it's time now for 6th place. Well, 7th place. Sorry, 7th place is. There you go.
The Lime Llamas. A similar story once again in aspect. This isn't necessarily the strongest team, it feels like, but this team does have a few things. One, very strong leadership and a really star player in JoJo Solos. I mean, JoJo has been able to nail 2 first places this season, so why not a 3rd one? Alongside, we do have some. You know what, Sogan, you want to take this one?
I think I shouldn't, but working maybe.
It's like passing
Oh,
the
what?
around.
Aqua needs to fix his mic, so we need someone to step in for the team breakdowns.
I could do it. Like Lime Llamas.
Okay, dear. Okay, alright.
Lime Llamas, I'll say, like Impulse, Cup Fan, and False Symmetry. Even though like they're tremendous, they have experiences in the event itself, but like it could be unexpected. Sometimes they could do well, sometimes they would not do well. Like it is very much unpredictable. Even if they have JoJo Solos as their, I would say, quote unquote leader as well. I think they have like a practice stream at 9 o'clock my time, so we have to see how how they would go, how they would do in that practice stream, as well as how they would strategize their crown distribution, all that kinds of stuff. We will go on that later, I would say. Alright, time for 6th place. 6th place we have here Blue Bats with the Simmers and Fire Breath Man. Now, I'll say as well, like Simmers have a good time in Scuffed, as well as Fire Breath Man, and they have variety of games in their hand as well. So I don't know. Sixth place is a solid place for them. Like, comparing them to their time in Scuff, maybe a little bit lower, because we have like people like Purple in Aqua. Something around like that, and Yellow Yaks as well. But at the end, it will be all about, you know, having fun and having strategies. And I think they could be in the middle of the pack as long as, well, as long as they do well. Actually do well and spend their things wisely. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Is my mic sounding better?
It's better, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
17.
Yeah, okay, go back into it, I guess.
Oh,
next up. Do you
Next
want
up
to do
is...
this one? Okay.
Oh wait,
Go for it.
that's full. Okay.
Pick the
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
Never mind.
Well, ignore that.
Never mind. It's 5th place here with Aqua Exos. It will be fixed, don't worry. We got Anphenom, Michael McShield, Purple, and Slipfish.
Yeah, so Aqua Axolotls, we have the star power of Purple, who's been doing quite well. I mean, recent, with the one exception, we had that 9th place. But other than that, Purple's been top 3 the rest of the season. So there's obviously a lot of reason to trust in Purple to be a great top frag of this team. Then we have alongside a teammate that Purple's managed to bring Dodge Bolt twice with Snipperish, another player that seems to work really well with Purple. And then we also have Michael McShill, who did actually pretty well in the last event of Twitch Rivals. So I think Michael definitely could also perform quite well. And obviously everyone knows Michael's best game is Ace Race, so those teams are always going to be an Ace Race team, right? On a serious note, next up we have Ant Venom, who's for all intents and purposes the new king of Ace Race, at least on the practice server. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just kidding. Unfortunately, Ace Race isn't in this event, but maybe one day we'll have to see Ant Venom try again in Ace Race. But yeah, Ant Venom's been practicing a lot. Ace Race is obviously being like the biggest part of it. So I think Ant Venom could definitely break out a lot more in this event with Purple at the helm of leadership. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. As we see here though, the second frag is not necessarily a given that it's Ant Venom, because Ant Venom still has a lot of potential, just yet to fully reach it. So we'll have to wait and see if this team can dominate or not.
Yep. Alright. Time now for 4th place. It is obviously Orange Ocelots with Pokemon in the Little Bird, Owen, and Sneak Snack. I'll say this, right? Orange Ocelots have only Owen as like quote-unquote top player, as well sharing that duty with Martin. But if you compare this team to like other teams out there in like Aqua, for example, or even freaking out Cyan Coyotes, like they don't have that like dominant player, I shall say. But again, if they did tremendously well, and if they do it right in the event, as with, you know, thinking strategically, then hey, they might come up on top, I'd say. We hope, because I predicted them 3rd place, totally not random or anything. So
yeah, this team gives me some vibes of a few past teams. Kind of gives me vibes of Cyan 18 as well as Pride 23.
Yep. Alright, missing out in Dodgebot if they can't do the crown calculations correctly are Pause Jump, 3rd place. We have Yellow Yaks with Anfrost, Dark Eyebrows, Gucky, and CPK. I think Dustin and my predictions bring this down a bit, so my apologies. Okay, so this team, as I said, like in the team reveal stream, is that Amfrost and CPK are past the final. However though, you got Dark Eyebrows and Gucky, and those two, according to my stats, bring this down in a significant way. That's like the stats terms of that. They're still good players, not gonna lie, but when compared to like this roster, they are not that like, I would say, influential when it comes to their placements. But 3rd place is very, very much understandable in this case, because Amfrost did do tremendously well in games. CPK also in Twitch Rivals MCC with like some team wipes and such. Like, it could go either way for Yeliax. And Anfrost, as a person who plays a very much a Mario Party-like game of Pummel Party, surely he would do well in MCC Party. So, surely, yeah.
If there's any team I trust to sweat this event somehow and win, it would be the yellow. They would find a way.
If they don't sweat, I still think that team can win.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you have Ant and CPK. You're trying to tell me this team's not gonna sweat?
Yeah. Also, you're forgetting the fact that Dark and Gucky are both fairly new players,
Yeah,
so stats
that is-
can't really be used a ton for them because they could have huge glow-ups this event and become, like, top half players. We don't know.
I was gonna say Dark Eyebrows has been on a lot of lower placing teams for just been placed into teams that they just have not been doing the best. So I do feel like that also plays a part. Like neither of them has really been in amazing teams. I think this is definitely a team that is a lot stronger than a lot of their past teams, and this could maybe be the team that could break out. And after all, Ampharos and CPK are pretty great teammates to just have to like potentially lead a team.
Completely agree with that.
All right.
But second place,
Second place, we have Cyan Coyotes.
yeah. Fruit, what is there to say at this point that we haven't seen in the second half of season 3? Like, absolute turnaround from the lower half of the top 10 that Fruit was comfortably sitting in before. Fruit has just shown that they needed to be respected as one of the top players of season 3, especially in Sky Battle. Sky Battle being like the absolute peak of Fruit's skills, it seems. But yeah, this team has a pretty solid second frag in Hannah, who's still looking to win an event of some type. So maybe Fruit could help both of them finally make it to a final. Well, Fruit has made it to a final in season 3, but unfortunately lost dodgeable. But that happens. Then we have Elena, whose last event wasn't like amazing, but like it was pretty alright, as well as did win this year's Pride, so that's pretty good. And then we have Gumi. Gumi's had a lot better season 3 than I honestly expected. Like, she's been doing quite well, and yeah, thankfully this team just doesn't really have that many, majorly weak players. They're all can hold their own, and this team is a very dangerous team, I feel, in like parkour and PvP with Fruit and Hannah together, as well as Elena and Gumi backing them up. This team, if SG is last, I would probably bet would make the final pretty much every time.
Yeah, like if they
SG has played this. If SG has played, this team makes the finale realistically, because
I guess first half SG is not a guarantee. If they
it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, but like late SG, yeah, this team probably
Yeah.
will make it instead of like an early team wipe by just like the wrong team, wrong time.
they're gonna have so much coins to like purchase those crowns at the end as
Yeah,
well.
they'll have to extend the break.
Yeah,
This
just
team
like,
has to be
you
close
know,
to SG.
easy, like if they got like 5,000 and the crown costs like 1,200, they're gonna purchase 3 crowns easily, and boom, that could make a difference. So yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Definitely didn't see the Hannah Fruit duo being announced together, but now that it's here, let's see how they do together.
Yep.
But that only leaves one team, one of the oldest teams, and the probably, I think at this point has the record for the most reoccurring team. The Red Rabbits, just kidding, Crimson Krakens. I don't care what they are announced as. Everyone knows the Crimson Krakens. Like, what is there to say about this team? This team, outside of one bad performance in 2021, every time this team's been brought back, it's been a top 4 team. Definitely think it was weakest in season 2, and that's why we saw the 9th place. But Krinios has basically been like a player that comes like 10th, 11th almost every event now, it seems, for whatever reason. Used to be like the Clayoton is inconsistent, but I swear Krinios is one of the more consistent players in the event now. Make him inconsistent, we have Kratzy, who's had a lot of amazing top 10 performances, even out fragging Fruit this season, but has had some like less than stellar performances as well. But Kratzy is just an amazing player, and I think it should be the team that should enable Kratzy really well. Kratzy is an insane meltdown player, as well as just really good at 2-3 side and just a few other games. And I feel like that Kratzy could pop off really well on this team. Then we have Captain Sparkles, an amazing player, I think in this team, we're going to see a captain back in the top 10. And finally, Kara, who just came off of casting the last event. It would be a great story to see Kara win after casting. And even if this isn't canon, Kara finally getting a win after MCC 1 would be long overdue.
Yep, would be long overdue indeed. They had a practice stream earlier, before this stream as well, and they're just like, oh yeah, we do this game. If we are good at parkour, you're good at meltdown, put them to the late game, and get tons of coins, buy lots of crowns, we vibe. So
yeah, this team I feel also is motivated just because I don't know if we'll ever see the Crimson Krakens ever again after this. This might be their last chance to finally pull off a win as the 4. So I don't think they're gonna want to miss that.
Aqua, how many times have we said that?
Gosh. Okay, I believe in them. That's what's important.
Okay.
The believers indeed, and you can see their tortilla with the predictions: red, blue, yellow, cyan, green, orange, aqua, purple, lime.
Factored in, but yeah, it was last minute. But hey, you got Tortillo's predictions.
Yep.
And
And then
I believe in my blue nuts.
we got points prediction also in the chat. Yellow, lime, aqua. Why is yellow twice?
The space bar didn't work.
I think it's supposed to be pink.
Why is yellow twice? That's a good question.
No, pink's on this
Why?
list.
Why is yellow twice? What team did I leave out?
Blue?
Blue was left out. You're right.
I guess blue's 5th then.
There you go.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Pine is clearly not a red believer though.
Oh
Yeah, my problem with red, and also this goes into orange, is I'm not confident of the leadership of those teams. Like, with how this event's gonna be with the crown system, you really want a clear top frag vocal leader, and with yellow having Antfrost, lime having JoJo, I see those teams, cyan having fruit, beating the red and oranges every day.
Yeah, it all comes down to strategies at the end of the day, I would say, for this event specifically. But
Yep.
let's recap the top 3 of this game, I'd say. So this is slightly changed compared to MCC when we are doing the games reveal stream. It is different because we are now using Aqua Dragon stats. The last time we were using my stats, which is updated significantly a bit, but it's still not accurate. But running them down quickly. Battle box, we got lime, cyan, and purple. Bingo Bot Fast, we got cyan, red, and pink. Build bar, we got purple, red, and pink. Horn wall, we got pink, lime, and green. Meltdown, we got orange, cyan, and purple. Parkour time, we got orange, red, green. Sands of Time, we got lime, red, yellow. To get to the side, we got aqua, red, cyan, and Swell Games, we got cyan, orange, and purple.
You take Owen's juices as well as Gucky and Dark Eyebrow stats with a grain of salt, being that they still have yet to ban many canon events, so we don't have as many stats for them as I would like. But so that's kind of why Orange's highest in Meltdown is because Owen still only has that one insane Meltdown under their stats.
Yep.
But yeah, that also SG stats might also not be perfect just because SG just hasn't been played in Season 3, really. So...
Yep. I forgot about this. When it comes to the top frags of each team, you can see it right around here. Top frags as well as predicted placement, according to the simulation that we ran. We got blue down there in 10th with Shane as a top frag. Purple, green there in 9th with Joe as a top frag. Cyan we got 8th place with Fruit as a top frag. 7th we got Aqua with Purple as a top frag. 6th we got Yellow with Antfrost as a top frag. Purple in 5th with H-Bomb as a top frag. 4th with JoJo as a top frag. And then we have Red or Crimson with Quetzy as a top frag. Pink with Filsa as a top frag. And Orange with Owen as the top frag.
The funny thing about the sim, by the way, it put FBM as the first player and first individual, despite being on the last place with the simmers. But yeah, simmer stats are kind of hard to use, and when they're not a 4. So do take blue a little grain of salt, specifically as well.
Yep, indeed. Alright, so that's some of the miscellaneous stats. Also to add for my stats as well, the first place player in my calculations for meltdown is orange juice. Like, like only like 2 games, and like he's up there first place, and I can't nerf him. So, you know, because when I do stats, I tend to like I see the stats like, is that weird? And then I try to nerf them. It's like, yup, nope, I can't just bring orange down. They are too good at the game. That's my mentality anyway. But nevertheless, though, let's talk about this event in detail. This event introduces a new twist to the event, and people are already divided by these changes. So the update video doesn't tell much, so here's a quick recap from your story about the event.
Hello and welcome to the official update video for MC Championship Twitch Rivals Edition, live at TwitchCon Vegas, the very first MCC that will take place in the real world, and we're super.
Here is everything that you need to know for MCC Party. Firstly, let's boot that party music up, because it is getting real. Instead of coins being the deciding factor, crowns would now decide everything. In order to be in Dodgeball, the team has to be in the top 2 of the overall crowns leaderboard. Crowns can be purchased by coins after the end of each event game, that being games 2, 4, 6, and 8. You can also gain crowns by special items and secret tasks to be revealed at the end. Special items can also be purchased by coins to affect both coins and crowns for each team, as well as affect the decision of voting. On your screen right now are your power-ups for this event. There are also some additional rules. Each team can only be stolen twice per decision dome. If you steal coins from the teams below your team placement, you will only get half of their coins, so think very carefully. The games and maps will be detrimental to your success. It's not just about placements anymore, unless you are playing the Joker card. It's all about strategy at the end of it all. Other than that, the maps, well, you have to find out in the event. To find out more about the changes, please visit mcc.live/party. That's the good old recap.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Well,
It's a lot of things to go over. Like when I do the script initially, like I need to trim it down to be as simple as you can understand, and it's still confusing, to say the least. So, TLDR for those that's out there, crowns are now a way to win the event. Well, to be in Dodgeball to exact. The top 2 teams with the most crowns will gain access to Dodgeball. And of course, this best out of 5 over there. There are some power-ups that I'm going to show in just a second to help influence the game. And you use coins that you earn in your minigames to buy crowns and power-ups in the middle of the games. It's like Mario Party, but it's not Mario Party. If you want to know the power-ups, here they are all now. So we got the Jokers, which are all about crown stealing. And you get crowns for, and you use the Joker card played in that game. And depending on your placement, you can either gain extra crowns from there, or you lose crowns from that game. So it's all about planning when you want more crowns, if you are really confident that you're doing well. So we got the Joker card, the standard one. If you get first place, you get 2 crowns. If you're in second to 5th place, you're getting 1 extra crown. You're 6-7, you get nothing, otherwise -1. Super Joker is a little bit risky. It's that if you got first place, you get 3 crowns instantly, or else you lose crowns all the way from the bottom. Now I got the Stealers. Stealers are the way that can sabotage your teams. If you steal from the teams that are below you, for example, if you're 4th place and you steal from the teams that are 5th or below, it will be half as effective. Meanwhile, if you steal from the teams that are 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, it will be more effective. And you do not know the placement of them when it comes to coins. So, we got crowns there, 2 crowns for the Crown Stealer, Super Crown Stealer with 3 crowns. Then we got Coin Stealer with 1000 coins and Super Coin Stealer with 1250. Insurance is the way that you can protect from all those stealers. If you don't want to lose your coins when somebody steals from you, you can play the insurance power up. And it gives back half of what you got stolen. So for example, if a team plays the Coin Stealer, you'll get 500 back, but the team that steals from you will still get 1000. Yeah, and it also protects you from being dumped in the good old game. The bottom 3 for each dome from the start will get free insurance power up. So, just to be safe, I would say. Then we got Lock Safe, and Lock Safe depends on your placements as well. You could play it if you want to get more coins to be used in buying items. So first to third we got 1000 coins, 4th to 5th got 700 coins, and you get below that you get nothing. So that means you waste your power up for Lock Safe. I got Mega Chickens and Mega Anti-Chickens. That Decision Dome stuff. Anti is -3, Mega is +3. And we got the 4-leaf clover as like a catch-up mechanic in case you are in case you are the unluckiest team after game 4. And that you can buy, you can upgrade your Crown Stealer or your Crown Stealer to be a super version of it. Yeah. There's a lot to take in here, I would say, when it comes to the power-ups. But yeah. What do you guys think?
So it is definitely interesting that you don't really know fully everyone else's hand. To put simply, like, you don't know their coin counts. So it's definitely going to be interesting to have people strategize with not knowing how good their teams are doing.
The main power up that I'm looking at right now as clearly the best is going to be the lock save. Because if you can get 1,000, no, not 1,000, however much you need to buy this early, and then just keep snowballing with that, you can get ahead really quickly.
Oh yeah, no, and then like, to be fair, I could totally see like a team risking it with the Super Joker at the end in Game 8.
I think that's a horrible idea, but I'm sure someone will.
Look, if you're like, know that you're not making it otherwise, you might as well.
True, you might as well.
Yeah,
Like,
especially...
I'm calling it now. A team's gonna do that, make the finale, and then win the event, and then someone's getting canceled.
I don't think 3 crowns is gonna be the difference. If you got 4-leaf clover and then the Super Crown, maybe, but I don't think that.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. And I'll say as well, now those swing games, like survival games, Meltdown even, and Sands of Time are very detrimental now. Like, it's game changing at this point, I'd say, for those three games. Like, if you play it early, you could get a sprint ahead, I'd say, for maybe you play like the lock save for the second game of Sands of Time. Like, you play that, it's gonna make a difference, I'd say, if you play in Sands of Time early. Because Sands of Time, as you know, it's very much you get as you perform type of deal, not like depending on other teams, but you got locked in. Like, that's dodgeball potential gone, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think that the way this is set up, I think earlier, like the early game's gonna matter a lot more than a usual event, where you can't fully write it off this time around. Because isn't like prices go up as like the event multipliers go up?
Yeah, exactly. So coins do not matter anymore. You use coins to spend. So you know, like that other event. Yep, that other event for sure. You know, where you use your coins or points to buy equipment for the final duel.
Oh my god, copying Crown Quest? No way.
But yeah,
I just
it's really
realized.
interesting. So I can't wait to see Amfrost stream Mario Party to practice for the.
Yep.
Totally gonna happen.
Yeah, just boot up Pummel Party real quick.
If a team has a clear best game, they can buy Mega Chickens and Super Jokers, absolutely dominate that game, and get a ridiculous amount of points.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Like, those crowns...
They can, Like, you don't necessarily need Game 8 to be a game that you're great, like the best at. Like the way some of this is gonna go, I think you could get away with like playing like your best games early and like carry the momentum.
Yeah.
Unlike the usual normal events where it's like, oh, you play your best game early, now you're just gonna lose out to like as you did bad and to get to sad at the end, or something like that.
Yeah, cause like, again as well, like even though you have 4-leaf clover, if you place very low, then you know it's gonna be very bad. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. So, whose team do we feel? Because I feel like everyone made their predictions pretty much before we knew like exactly how this event works. What team do you think benefits the most from like this change? Yeah, what team do you think benefits the most from this weird
Green.
set of mechanics?
Enough said.
Green.
I mean, I can see the vision of, like, that team doesn't have any insanely good games besides Build Mart.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any bad games either. I don't see a game where that team gets,
I
like,
would-
lapped by 5,000 points.
I would argue Green is a team that I'm not sure they wanted rather. I think they'd rather not risk a late, like would not like a normal event would not rather risk a late meltdown or like a late SG or a late parkour tag.
No, but Green and SG though.
Green is weird in SG. To be fair, SG is a weird game though.
True.
So
All right,
Teams like
I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I put
You're
my
good.
Discord not on mute. Ah.
it's
You're
all
fine.
good, dude. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're just discussing what teams you think would benefit the most from these weird set of changes. So far, Pine and Silgan think could probably be Green team potentially, being the game the team that benefits the most.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like it also depends on everyone's performance as well. Like if they have spare coins left, they could either go for crowns or go for jokers. If they are very confident in games, like Cyan for example, maybe, then they might buy like super jokers to help them get more crowns.
I'll be honest, I could see Yellow using these mechanics to snowball.
I completely agree with that. Yellow doesn't have any bad games. I can completely see Yellow getting like
Yeah,
top
they're
three game 1, buying a lock safe, doing like top 5 in the next game, buying a lock safe, etc., snowballing.
Yeah,
the
like I
first
could see
by
like this,
ability.
like this team like is like I don't know, like a game on like the parkour tag or something around those lines, gets first and just keeps using that money to make more money and do well and keep doing well. And yeah, just buy a bunch of crowns at the end. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'm realizing is because of Steelers, it might be worth it to straight up not buy crowns until after game 8 when you can just buy everything then, so you can't get your crown stolen.
True. The only like disadvantage you have with that is that because the prices go up as the event goes on, the coins you
true.
got
Forgot
earlier
about
will
that.
be less valuable. So it's an interesting idea, it's a way of playing it.
I'm guessing that's why they implemented that, because you could just not
Yeah.
buy crowns till the end.
I think obviously that'd be like the easiest way to avoid getting crowns still.
All right.
But yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting indeed as we see on tomorrow's MCC. All right. Okay, we actually know now how it works. Let's go. Maybe.
Let's send it off with the top everyone's predictions for top 3 individually. I think that could be fun.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with me. Fruit, and Frost, Purple. Like those 3 are definitely gonna be in top 3. Yeah. Fruit and Frost, Purple.
Okay, that order exactly, by the way.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. I did bring up the idea, so I did feel like it's fair I go next. So, for my top 3, I think is going to be interesting. Okay, so I definitely think Purple's probably placing in top 3 this event. I don't see why Purple wouldn't. I know there's no Rock Sweep Rush, but I don't think that's going to be enough to stop Purple this event. Actually, Actually, now I'm thinking about it, this game roster does suck for purple. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna leave purple at the top three. Actually, now that I think about it, so in that case, my top three is I'm gonna actually say I think we might see a back-to-back Ant Frost first individual. I'm gonna go with it. I think Fruit comes second again, and I think the player that I actually think is gonna get third is JoJo. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that JoJo's gonna do good this event. Tortilla, would you like to go next?
Okay, fine. I'll go next. So, hear me out.
Okay.
Third place will be Jimmy, right?
Okay. Interesting pick.
Interesting,
I
yeah.
see the vision. I see the vision.
Second place. Now, hear me out.
Okay.
Brian. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And in
So
first place, Joel.
something tells you green misses
I see.
dodgeable.
I think it's the best top thing. I think, yeah.
Is
It's
this
gonna be real
copium?
shame, but that's it's gonna be crazy when they all
And
come
then-
top three and then they get third place in the team.
So I'll even add fourth, Ollie. Just
It's, I don't know if green's gonna make dodgeable with those placements, so.
Yeah, like
hear me
yeah,
out. 40th is gonna be Fire Breath Man. So
Okay.
Yo, it's
I
supposed to be a
cannot
top
accept
three.
that.
Where are you still going?
I'm being funny, alright?
Okay. Good one.
Look,
I
you didn't.
can. I can
Unrealistic.
be
You didn't think
almost
that's a go on first individual.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Well, I
going.
want the bad boys to get first in that.
And that's all it matters.
Pine,
Yeah.
you go next.
Yeah. I got the same top three as Aqua, but a different order. I'm
Oh,
putting JoJo first. I'm putting Ant Frost second, and I'm putting Fruit third.
no, that's fair. I can see the vision. Salgun, would you like to do one?
Yeah, sure. Just yeah. So I've setting up the CG stream. Okay.
Oh, good.
I've been quiet for some time. When it comes to those changes, I haven't expressed my opinion. I don't want to go into detail because we're closing the stream, but I just really hope. I don't know if it was clarified anywhere, but I really hope that they're just testing the crown thing and it's not confirmed for the rest of MCC. I just really hope they want to test it out if it works.
I mean-
if it doesn't work, maybe they just revert it back to the old system.
I could see maybe they bring this back for next year for the November event, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be just like a thing special to MCC Party specifically. At least as of currently.
Just for this event, I'm fine with it. I'm not too excited for it, but if it's something different. I mean, if the players have fun, if the audience is, I'm okay with that. When it comes to my top three, though, I haven't done predictions in 2 months, basically.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I haven't watched Twitch Rivals either, so I'm pretty. Well, I have no information on how good our people are now, but I'm gonna go bold. Purple third, and for a second, and Dave Karatzi first. I'm believing in the second Dave Karatzi first individual in another non-can event.
That is a fun prediction.
Yep, the last time I predicted Dave first, he actually got first. I think it was MCC the Pride one. Yeah, Pride.
Yeah, Pride 23.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I could see the Kretzy maybe holding off that first in div. This event isn't the most high-powered event, and the Crimson Krakens are quite a good team, so I could see a division. Okay,
All right.
I believe that's what we got planned for today. Done.
Yep. Okay. So plans for today. Well, tonight. CGN is coming in 45 minutes. Salgan will be streaming that for you guys. So we have plenty interesting teams all around. And yeah, we'll see that at 9 p.m. GMT. And yeah, it will be fun. I'll say CGN 4, to say the least.
Yep. Hopefully, I won't throw as much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a fun team.
It's
so,
a fun team.
don't
Don't
worry.
worry about it.
You come in
Don't
for the
worry.
vibes, not for the gameplay, right? Because when you're going to my stream for gameplay, you're not looking for the right stream.
Just, you gotta have a special team right for you.
Yep.
So trust me, you're not gonna miss that CGN. But yeah.
Yep,
In terms of
CJ.
MCC, go watch MCC tomorrow. It'll probably be fun. Yeah.
Yep. And of course, we'll see you on the Water View stream on, well, this Sunday at 7 p.m. GMT, where we cover our top plays and maybe some strategies when it comes to buying crowns and all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll see you guys then. And in 45 minutes for Season 4 with Sagan, Ajax, Not Justin, and Dennis. Pog.
So you can check out Ryan on his Twitch or his YouTube. I don't know if he's posted his YouTube in forever, but you know.
No, I haven't. I'm still working on that video, Aqua.
It's all good. But yeah, you can check out Pine on Twitch.
I exist. Thank you.
Also, you can check out Tortilla, I guess, as well. You know, since we're mentioning partial members.
Tortilla.
Hey.
Tortilla in his 2 words he spoke
I'm like
today.
at this rate, like 75% a member.
75%, you're getting there.
I'm getting there.
Oh, I heard it was not the 76%.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
Yep.
Okay.
I actually heard it went up to 99% now. Like,
Oh, one bad fan 98.
98,
Oh, well,
you know, not that exact yet.
dang it. Dang it.
Alright, we have to wrap up now, so I'll see you all
Yeah.
later. Bye bye.